Hi. What I thought I'd do today is something a little bit different to what I've done previously, and just basically do a video kind of like a question and answer type of thing. I get quite a few private messages each week through the website, just people asking me just general music questions or guitar specific questions. And I'm also a member of a couple of like Ask the Expert websites out there on the net, and quite often it's the same types of questions come up, and I thought what would be quite good to do is just do the occasional video here, just going through some common questions that I get asked, in case you have the same question. So just a few today, basically on subject of guitar equipment, all kind of related in one way or another. Okay, first question up is from Chris, who said, "Is there any solution to single coil noise from name of manufacturer withheld to protect the guilty Stratocasters? Have a Strat and noises occurring, especially on the distortion channel, when any one pickup of the three is selected. However, if I move the pickup selector so the two pickups are engaged, the noise goes away. Is there any electronics that would cure the noise issue?" This is a classic Strat problem. Strats generally have single coil pickups like this, and while single coil pickup gives you a very bright, clear sound, they are quite susceptible to electrical hum and noise. Now, if you get a guitar with a humbucker, one of these like twin coil pickups, effectively this is two single coil pickups side by side, but the important thing is that they're wound out of phase, and that changes the sound of the pickup. It gives you a thicker sound, not as bright as a single coil pickup, but more crucially it gets rid of the hum, just because of the way that the pickups are wired. And I think in Chris's case what's happening is one of probably the middle pickup on his Strat is wired out of phase, so when it's switched in with either the bridge or the neck pickup, effectively it's giving him a wide humbucker, and that's what's curing the noise issue. So is there a way to cure that? Generally not really. It's one of those things, single coil pickups are more susceptible to hum. You can occasionally come across problems though where there's bad screening on the guitar and it just picks up just general electrical interference. Sometimes the inside of the control cavity or inside of the scratch plate will be painted with like a metallic paint, and that helps to shield electrical interference. Also, it's important that the electrics in the guitar are earthed properly, because that helps to get rid of hum and electrical interference. I think in Chris's case, it's just one of those Strat problems. Humbuckers will get rid of that hum, but they do have a different kind of sound to them. Okay, next question up is from Seema, who said, "I'm a rock player and I really like electric guitars with single coil pickups, but not Fender. I hate the pickguard and the control arrangement and the jacking of the controls. I hate everything, but I love the sound of the Strat. I'm looking for another brand with 3 single coils. Basically, what would I recommend?" I don't particularly want to get into recommending one brand over another. Personally, I do like Fender guitars. I also like Gibsons. There's a lot of really good guitars out there. In case of Seema, recommended there was a couple of options. See if you can get hold, if you really want the Fender sound, see if you can get hold of some Fender pickups. Find a guitar that you like the look of, has better, better cosmetic, something that's more suited. Retrofit 3 Fender pickups. Another option, and this depends on your budget, is to actually get a guitar custom made. Again, not making any particular endorsements of brands, but I've seen guitars from the Fender custom shop. A very good friend of mine has a custom shop Strat that's absolutely outstanding. And the beauty of the Fender custom shop is you can go to them and you can basically get any specification that you like. So if you say, right, I want a Strat, but I only want one pickup, or I want a Strat and I want it wired in a particular way, but no scratch plate, they'll do that for you. And the custom shop Strat that my friend's got, absolutely crazy specification compared to a stock Fender Strat, but they built it to a specification. It's a custom shop. That's what they do. And personally, I have got a custom built guitar, not a Fender one, came from Thompson Guitars, the one sitting behind me there. And the beauty of a custom built guitar is you can basically build to your specification. That comes at a price, but it's kind of a worthwhile investment for you because you know the guitar you get, it's exactly what you want. So if you want that Fender sound, or you want that Gibson sound, or you want that PRS look or whatever, you know, you can specify the parts that do basically what you want it to do. Okay, another pickup question now from Daniel. He said, can I change my pickup to a humbucker? I bought a Mustang which has 2 single coil pickups, but I want to know if I can change one of the pickups to a Seymour Duncan humbucker. Would it be expensive to change? Well, I guess expensive is it's a very subjective term. What's expensive to one guitarist might be, you know, quite affordable to another. Seymour Duncan are great pickups. Again, I don't make any particular endorsement. I've used Seymour Duncans in the past. I use DiMarzios on some of my guitars. I use, you know, stock Fenders on other guitars and so on. But yeah, the Seymour Duncan humbuckers are a good pickup, probably a good investment. Aside from the cost of the actual pickup unit yourself, you can kind of shop around for. The other job is, you know, you've got to get it fitted to the guitar. Because it's not a straight replacement, it's not replacing one humbucker with another, and that's going to add a little bit to the cost. Assuming you're going to get the guy at the local guitar shop to do it. Where you've got a single coil pickup and you upgrade into a humbucker, it's going to mean a bit of woodwork. You know, taking the old pickup out, routing a bigger hole to put the humbucker in, and then doing all the cleaning up and wiring and so on. How much that costs, I probably wouldn't give a guide on price because it's going to depend on, you know, where you are in the world, what the local labour rates are. But something like fitting a humbucker into a single coil guitar, where it's going to involve routing and, you know, serious power tools, where if you slip, it'll cause some irreparable damage to your guitar. It's worth getting a professional to do it unless you're very comfortable about using those tools. Okay, and this is just a general point here. Pickup replacement is a interesting topic. You know, we talk generally about single coils having a particular sound or humbuckers having a particular sound, but within each kind of type of pickup, there's all sorts of different variations. You know, types of magnet, the way that they're wound, and so on. High output pickups, low output pickups, and so on. So even replacing one humbucker with another can have quite a significant change in sound in the guitar. You know, so if you like the feel of your guitar, but there's something lacking in the sound, you might say, oh, I want a bit more top end or a bit more harmonics or whatever. Chances are you could possibly get that sound by looking at a replacement, replacement pickup. Okay, last question for today is from Sean, who's asking for some general advice on buying a guitar. He says, hi, I'm an intermediate guitar player who's looking to upgrade from an acoustic to my first decent electric. Unfortunately, I can't really afford to pay big name prices. I wonder if you could steer me towards a maybe not so well brand that have equivalent quality to the high priced names. Well, cruel fact of life is you kind of get what you pay for. If you go for like a cheap guitar, you'll probably have to make some compromises somewhere. Although having said that, there are some very good guitars out there for very competitive prices nowadays. So if you wanted to avoid the real high end makes, you're not going to get necessarily PRS or Fender or Gibson quality in a guitar costing a fraction of the price, but you can still get something that's very good and eminently playable for something that's a bit more wallet friendly. My advice on this one is to go for something which feels kind of good and comfortable to you. Think about the parts of the guitar that you wouldn't be able to replace in a few years' time, if money permitted. So if you get a guitar, there's various bits and bobs on it that you can upgrade over time. If you find that the pickups, could sound a bit better, then make do with the stock pickups, and then in 6 months' time or a year's time, once you've saved up, get some replacements, some DiMarzios or Seymour Duncans or whatever, that have a better sound, or if you want to replace tuning pegs and so on, you can live with the stock ones for a while, save up, replace those, same things like the tremolo, so you know, the things you really can't replace on the guitar, you know, are the body and the neck. So I think really you should be looking for, you know, what's just a good acoustic sounding guitar. You know, if you pick up a guitar, don't plug it in and just play it acoustically. If it sounds good, then that will translate to a good electric sound. That electric sound might be compromised by the quality of the pickups that come as stock, but like I say, you can always replace those with time. You know, so look at the bits of the guitar that you aren't going to replace, like the body, and after that, just kind of, you know, go for the best that your budget will allow. You know, it's got to be a guitar that you're comfortable with. You like the shape, you like the colour, and so on, because it's going to be something that you want to play, and you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good playing. But like I said, there's things that you can replace over time. You know, so you don't have to, you know, when you want to go like that next step and get something better, you don't have to trade in the whole guitar to get a high-end, high-spec one. You can replace individual bits on your existing guitar. And it's nice that way because it kind of grows with you, and you know, it starts to develop a bit of a personality of its own because of the little modifications and tweaks that you've done to it over the years. And certainly, I've got the white Strat on the wall there. Had all sorts of bits and bobs done to it over the years, pickup replacements, you know, bits of woodwork on the neck and so on, replacement trem, all sorts. And I really like that guitar because it has kind of like grown with me and evolved over time. Okay, so there's just a few quick questions and answers. I think I'll probably do a few more of these videos over time because I've got a fairly steady stream of questions comes in from various sources, and some questions get asked time and again, and you know, some are just quite interesting. It's, you know, quite nice to share out on YouTube or whatever. So thanks for watching, and see you in another video soon. Bye for now.